On a cold and sunny day, I took a walk through London to all 7 Premier League stadiums: Crystal Palace, West Ham, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Fulham and Brentford. But this isn't just a football video. This is a walk through the good, the bad, the ugly and the sketchy sides of...
And you can tell your bosses and all your chefs and all your family to go stuff it.
And it starts here.
Good morning, people. It's a beautiful, fresh, sunny morning here in South London, but boy is it cold. As you can see by the sign there, we're in Selhurst at the moment. What we're doing today, we're going to be walking to all 7 Premier League grounds in London. So no prizes for guests in the first stadium. We're heading to Selhurst Park, home of Crystal Palace. And this is the kind of stadium I like. Traditional, old school, set amongst the residential area. Cool, the security guard just let us in, take a bit of footage. Nice, I like Selhurst Park. There's a nice mural here. I don't know who that is. I'm not really up on my pop culture. That could be Beyonce, Rihanna, I don't know. Anyway, next stop is West Ham. So Selhurst Park is the only stadium in South London. So now we're heading to East London, West Ham's London Stadium. And we're already in Croydon and we're heading through some areas that have a bit of a reputation in London, shall we say. Peckham, Bermondsey, Tower Hamlets. They just do what they want here. So just at the top of South Norwood Hill. Who knew London had hills, eh? Look at that sun peeking out, beautiful. And we're just up by the Eiffel Tower. It's quite a nice part of London, this. Unusual cottages and stuff. It's a beautiful sunny day, as I said before, but the problem with winter sun in London is the sun is always so low and the buildings so high, you never really benefit from it. So we've got 1 foot in Croydon and 1 foot in Bromley. And here we are at Crystal Palace Park. I just want to tell you a quick story about this Crystal Palace Tower here. So I read online about this American tourist who was in central London and could see the tower, and he thought he was so close to Paris it was the actual Eiffel Tower that he could see. We're on the Kingswood estate now, folks. Nice church. Nice detached houses, very quiet. I dread to think how much one of these houses would cost. Just how posh it is on this estate. I've got a security gate here. Just enjoying being in the sun for a second. We're in Dulwich at the moment, which is very la-di-da. This is Dulwich College. Very impressive building. It's a bit different to Sittingbourne Community College, where I went to school anyway. We're coming up to Dulwich Village now. Now for me, any suburb that calls itself a village is a little bit pretentious, a little bit poncy. But that's besides the point. What I wanted to know was, the football team is called Dulwich Hamlet and this area is called Dulwich Village. So why is that? Maybe you guys can let me know. Did the hamlet grow into a village? Leaving behind a very quiet and orderly Dulwich, and the next stop will be Peckham. Now I'm expecting a bit of a different experience from Peckham. Okay, it's still alright. You know, first impressions of Peckham aren't too bad. Codfellas. Shouldn't it be Codfather? Prince Albert's seen better days. Funky looking Burger King. 10 in the morning, guys, and it smells of jerk chicken. It's making me hungry. The convenience stores, the corner shops here have Jamaican stuff. Look at this Magnum, I think that's like a malt tonic wine. Yeah, 16.5%. But this stuff, I tried this once, never again. Wray and Nephew, 63%. That's some serious ish. Well, it's not that bad, guys. There's a lot of social housing, as you can see, all around us, but it's all clean. I can't see, you know, a speck of litter on the floor. They're building a lot of new homes over here. Thousands of new council homes across Southwark. So people in Peckham clearly have a lot of pride in their community. I mean, somebody has gone round, swept up all the leaves from the parks and whatnot, and obviously someone's coming along later to come pick them up. And like I say, not a speck of litter. A lot of other places, a lot of richer places, could learn something from Peckham. Rio Ferdinand's old gaff. We're on the Old Kent Road now, the A2. It all gets a bit more industrial as we head into Bermondsey. Proper post-war social housing going on here, guys. I love the little walkway they've got over the road between the flats. Even the signs are from the 60s. Right, we're in Rotherhithe now. And the next thing we need to do is get to Rotherhithe Tunnel to get across the Thames.
Yes, I was. Yeah, right. Didn't you see her walk out in the road?
It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. Welcome to Rotherhithe. Right, this is the entrance to the Rotherhithe Tunnel, I believe. And look at that, there's a Norwegian church there. That's what I love about these walks. You always find random stuff. Like, did you know there's a Norwegian church here? Because I didn't. This tunnel, constructed by the London County Council, was opened by His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales on the 12th of June 1908. 1,568 yards to go. Well, it's dark, noisy, smelly, and worst of all, polluted. The pollution's actually leaving a nasty taste in my mouth. I can see why I'm the only pedestrian down here. I don't think some of this tunnel's been cleaned since 1908. It reminds me of when I was a kid and you used to get these really grubby underground stations. Oh boy, am I glad to be out of there. I feel like I smoked a 20-pack of Benson. Ugh. That is not an experience I'd want to repeat in a hurry. So amazingly, we've crossed the Thames without actually having clapped eyes on it yet, but here we are. This is Limehouse Basin anyway, I believe. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. We're on Regent's Canal, guys. We head up this canal for a while. We've actually gone from South London now to South East London, and now we're in East London, and we still haven't got to our second ground yet, but it's only a few miles away. Retro police station. Alright guys, we're deep into East London now. We're on the Bow Road. Just over here is Bow Church. And just up the road there is the Bow Bells pub. Now the saying goes, if you're born within the sound of the Bow Bells, you're a proper Cockney. I'll tell you what guys, it ain't pretty around here, is it? Let's be honest. There's the first sighting of stadium number 2. But I have to say, this has been the worst area I've been to so far. Onwards we go. I can see the stadium at last. Over there, look at that. That's the Abbott Arena. Well, there she is, the London Stadium. The stadium was built for the 2012 Olympics. West Ham moved in 2016. Now, to a lot of people, this is a sad event. West Ham were moving from their spiritual home, a proper, iconic, good old-fashioned football ground, bowling ground, Upton Park, West Ham, and they're moving over here to Stratford, a good few miles away. But it's good for me today because it saved me a good few miles walking. If I'd have had to walk to Upton Park, it would have added a good 3, 4, 5 miles onto the journey. Right, hopefully we'll be able to just walk in and have a look around, take some footage. Right, that's 2 stadiums down, 5 to go. That was the longest distance, 13 miles between Crystal Palace and West Ham. The next one is Tottenham Hotspur, that's going to be about 6 miles. So this stadium here is elevated, so you've got the car park and that down below. And I've just done a lap and a half trying to find a way to get out of here, to get onto, got to get onto the Regent's Canal and head north from there. I think I finally found it. It's pretty nice, as well as all the sort of football stuff. They've kept the Olympic legacy as well, the gold medalists and boccia. I can't even remember what that sport is. All boccia, but all the other sports are recognised as well, acknowledged around the stadium. Here we are, we're back on the canal. We're heading up now through Hackney and Tottenham, which are 2 more of the more nefarious neighbourhoods of London. Hello, ducky. Cute, aren't you? No, I haven't got food. You can peck at the camera if you want. No, so I thought down here by the canal, because of the lack of high buildings, the sun might warm me up a bit, but it's really windy. It's even colder down here. You can't win, can you? These guys, so most places I've walked around today have been surprisingly nice. But here, look at this. This is pretty awful. And people are living here. Look, there's tents. I don't know, I don't know if anyone's actually staying in these or not. It's hard to tell, but this place needs a clean up. So for those of you football fans out here, you might recognise this place. This is Hackney Marshes. You might have seen some of the aerial photographs where hundreds of football matches are going on all at the same time. Pretty cool place. I've come off the canals, we've left the canals behind now, and we're heading along the Capital Ring footpath, which is as the name would imply, a ring path around London, 78 miles long, and we'll shortly be in South Tottenham. And Tottenham is quite well known for being a Jewish area, and you can see why. I feel like I'm in Israel again. I guess this here is the synagogue. Yeah, that's definitely a synagogue. We're on Seven Sisters High Road. We've got all sorts of food places. Las Delicias de Juancho, Nigerian tapas, Martinez Butchers. I've no time to stop and eat. We've got about a mile and a half to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yeah, it sure is lively around here. It smells like fried chicken and skunk. I can see the ground, it's right at the end of the street. It still looks pretty far away. Right, it's been almost 6 hours hiking, we're about 17 miles in. Finally, we made it to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's amazing. You've got Ultra Modern on this side, and then you've got Jack's Cafe across the road. We're not going to go into the club shop, but just to show you, if you did want to go in, you have to go through the security first, like airline security. Yeah, really strange. It's got, you know, this ultra modern stadium here, the biggest club stadium in London, and then you look across the road and it's completely different. Okay, we've got one section that's open up here, all the others all closed, no entry, but it looks like we can come up here. Right guys, I've had a walk around and we can't get any closer to the stadium because they're blocked off on the steps here. I've just asked the security guard, he said no. So I'm not going to the shop, haven't got time for that. So it's on to the next one, Arsenal, the Emirates Stadium. And unfortunately what that means is we've got to head back down the Seven Sisters High Road. I was just about to comment on what strange street this is. All the shops are thriving and the people here is absolutely bustling, and it looked like the only two buildings that are closed, hello, are the pubs, the Elbow Room and the Ship. But apparently the Elbow Room is open, it's just got its windows smashed in. Alright, Seven Sisters Tube Station. This is where we come off the high road onto Seven Sisters Road, over here to the right. Now, you might be watching this and thinking, he could have just got the underground there, he could have just got the bus, man's using his Oyster card. Well, I'll put a screenshot of my GPS action to prove that I walked it. I wouldn't blame you if you were cynical, by the way. I wouldn't hold it against you. Walking 35 miles across London on a freezing cold day for little to no reward, it isn't a normal thing to do. A normal, sane individual wouldn't be doing it. So, if you thought I was lying, don't worry. I'll probably be thinking the same thing. That'll be me getting out of bed tomorrow, that snail. Except I probably won't have a smile on my face. So yeah, the idea that London doesn't have any hills is an absolute myth. That was another slog up this one. Up the not that attractive Seven Sisters Road. You can see most of the shops are boarded up here. The sun is very low in the sky now. I'll be doing at least a couple of stadiums of this walk in the dark. It would have been better to do the walk in the summer, but I didn't have that option, unfortunately. It's proper hard around here, like proper hard people. Look, they've even named this block of flats after the hardest man in Britain, Ronnie Pickering. And they've named this one Toxteth House after probably the roughest borough in Liverpool. The most scary of them all though, guys, this one's going to terrify you. Wensleydale House. We're going to have Wallace and Gromit style nightmares now. Finsbury Park. We're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Just over here, guys, is the old Highbury Stadium Square. We can see part of the old stand there, which is now all flats. We continue. And literally just around the corner is the new stadium. I say new, it's been here since 2006, but it's new to me. I have to say, it's a very impressive exterior of Emirates Stadium. Very impressive indeed. We're over 20 miles in now, guys, and we're starting to form a bit of a blister. Starting to feel a bit tired, but we can't stop. We've skirted around the capital mostly today, and now we're going to be heading through the centre. We've got 7.5 miles to go to the next stadium, Stamford Bridge, Chelsea. A little bird chat on me. It's meant to be good luck, right? I just went and got some sustenance, some lasagna and potatoes, just to heat me up a bit and give me a few calories to finish the walk. We're on Liverpool Road now, guys. You'll never walk alone, except I am walking alone, and it's a bloody long road and all. It's a nice part of London, isn't it? It doesn't even feel like London. It feels like it could even be Brighton or Hove, actually. Beautiful sunset going on over there. Barbara Streisand, like it. Starting to get a little uncomfortable now and a little bit sore. Got blisters on both feet. I'm at about 25 mile stage now. 25 miles is generally what I would consider to be my limit, really, in terms of a comfortable day's walking. This is where it starts to hurt and I'm out of my comfort zone. Shaftesbury Avenue now, guys, in the West End. We're going through Chinatown, Soho now, on our way to Chelsea.
mean you're recording with the flashing red light?
Yeah.
Or is it, I don't wish not to be recorded.
Huh?
I don't want to be recorded.
Okay.
Can you delete it? Because you could be
No,
from the,
no, I can't delete
you could be from the fucking intelligence services or something.
it. Are you paranoid?
I don't want to be recorded. I just think it's wrong that you're going around
I
recording.
can record, it's
I know,
perfectly
I
legal.
understand, I understand.
I'm recording London.
Yeah, but
The only reason you're appearing now is because you're making a fuss.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not on the recording. Can you delete it, please?
No, I can point you in the other direction, but I'm not deleting. No.
But you're deliberately recording me.
You've
aren't
just
you?
chased after me. You
No,
just
I
chased
didn't
after me.
I didn't chase.
I'm not deleting it. Goodbye.
This man's working for the intelligence spy agency. He's deliberately recording me. He's deliberately recording me. That's wrong. That's wrong, you fucking cunt. And you can tell your
Wait,
bosses and all your chefs and all your family to go stuff it.
Yeah, same to you.
Tell all the people you know to go fuck themselves.
Andrew, bye. See that, guys? This is classified information. I'm working for the intelligence agency now. Don't tell anyone. Well guys, all that walking and we've still got a way to go to get to Stamford Bridge. It's starting to ache now. Right guys, it's getting dark and I'm really tired, so I think I'm going to end the video. Nah, not really, of course. No, we must continue. We really must continue, mustn't we? Chelsea Football Club is a bit of a paradox. In the 70s and 80s it's well known for having quite a strong hooligan element. Nowadays it's more of a cosmopolitan sort of club, brought on by the riches of Roman Abramovich and Todd Bowley. But the hooligan element is kind of surprising because it's in basically the poshest part of London. Very close here to Knightsbridge with all its department stores, most famous of which is Harrods. Well, it's not looking as spectacular as usual because there's work's going on, but still pretty nice. Literally just crossed the road just to take that footage for you guys. That's how good I am to you. Oh man, look at those. Well folks, here we are, Stamford Bridge. So yeah, kind of weird setup. You come in through there, there's a little security bit and they check your bag, and then you got the sports bar and a hotel. And I think the stadium's around this way. So yeah, it's all quite a middle class experience. You've got the Chelsea Health Club and Spa, and like I said before, the Copthorne Hotel and a sports bar and grill. Unbelievable! Obviously I can't comment on what it's like inside, but after visiting London Stadium, Spurs and Arsenal, it just feels very small. I think if Chelsea want to be a top club in London, they really need a new stadium, or to develop this one at least. There's 5 down guys and 2 more to go. I'm pleased to say the next one is the shortest possible distance between any of the 2 stadiums that we're going to today. That's Fulham FC at Craven Cottage. It's still really lively out here guys. I don't know where these people are going or what they're doing, but there's a lot of people out, and I don't really mind that. I mean, I quite like the energy of places, but it really slows you down when you're trying to get somewhere. The quiet streets of Fulham. or Chelsea or Brompton. I don't know where I am at the moment, guys. I think I'm delirious. There she is, Craven Cottage. Well guys, unfortunately that's about all the footage we can get of Fulham at Craven Cottage. We're down here by the river and it's all blocked off here, so we can't get down this side of it, and that means it's time for our last stadium, Brentford's G-Tech Community Stadium. Now I like Brentford, don't get me wrong, but right now I'm wishing they never got promoted. My feet are on fire, the muscles in my legs are like jelly, the bones in my legs are like dust. Alright, enough moaning. Let's go get it. 4 miles away and we're done. Very pleasant walk along the river. Very plush around here. There's Putney Bridge. We don't cross it though, we continue on the north bank of the Thames. So usually I'd be enjoying this walk. Nice little cafe there, nice little car, nice little church. Look at this church, tiny little church, little cottage. I mean, it's just oozing charm around here, but it's turning into a real slog, I'm not going to lie. I'm absolutely cream crackered. We're away from the river now and we're heading up to Chiswick under the subway. We've got about 2 more towns to get through, or 2 more boroughs, 2 more suburbs, whatever you want to call them. Oh, these steps, even going down them hurts. Oh. So it's along this busy, horrible road right here, guys. Not necessarily the nicest way to end the video, but I don't really care. It's just a long straight road. It's easy. I don't have to stop and check the map every few minutes. This will do. We're on the home straight. Oh, this is horrible, guys. Just half an hour ago we were by the nice quiet riverfront and now we're by people on bikes and 6 lanes of fast moving noisy traffic just before the junction for the M4. Thank goodness we're finally off that road, under the Chiswick flyover. Not far to go now. Look guys, look, hallelujah, we made it. The G-Tech Community Stadium, the home of the Bees, Brentford FC. Ah, thank God. Well guys, that's it, that's the end of the video. I've really enjoyed making this one. It's been hard work. I think this is a personal record for me, the furthest I've walked in a day. We started off in Selhurst at 8 o'clock AM, it is now 8 o'clock PM. What a day, what a day. I don't know how many miles I've walked. I'll work it out and I'll put it on the screen. My goodness, that was a challenge. I'm too tired to think of a good intro. All I'm thinking about is food and having a lie down. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. See you soon.